Brellas are weapons I don't see many other people using, whether that's just because they're really confusing to use and no one knows how to actually use the shield effectively, or just because there are better options out there. I don't see many players using these despite them looking awesome. There are 4 different types of Brella: the regular one, the tented Brella, the undercover Brella, and the recycled Brella. The regular Brella is the one I saw the most while making this video and just in general when playing Turf War. It's pretty simple, with just shotgun-like gameplay, but you also have a shield that can detach and allows people to move forward. So it's really good if you're wanting to push into like the enemy's spawn and not worry about getting shot, because you have a barrier in front that can take hits. Speaking of taking hits, the Brella shield can like survive anything. If you want to like stand in front of a reef slider explosion with your Brella canopy out, you will survive that. If you want to stand in front of a Rainmaker explosion with the Brella canopy out, you will probably survive that. It is powerful, but it is funny. The regular Brella has 2 kits, the first one, which has Sprinkler and Triple Ink Strike, and the second one, which has Auto Bomb and Inkjet. I think that the Inkjet one plays so much better than the Sprinkler one. I had more fun playing with that while recording the video. And the Sprinkler Tri-Strike one is very similar to Tentatek Splattershot. So if you wanted to use Triple Ink Strike on a kit, you could use Tentatek Splattershot and have a pretty good shooter weapon, and Splat Bomb, which is the best bomb in the game. Next is the Tented Brella. If you wanted to worry about the size of the regular Splat Brella, you now have a Brella which is about 4 times as bigger and can take even more hits. Also, the shot spread is a lot bigger, the range is a lot bigger. So overall, Tented Brella is just giant Splat Brella. Only downside is it's a slower weapon than the regular Splat Brella because of its size. The first kit for Tented Brella had Squid Beacon and Ink Vac, and the second kit had Ink Mine and Trizooka. Yes, Trizooka on a giant Tented Brella that paints a lot. I love Tented Brella. The Squid Beacon Ink Vac kit is good because Squid Beacons are awesome. And also, the weapon now plays into the role of, like, being supportive of your entire team. And then the other kit has Trizooka. Sure, the sub-weapon might not be good because Ink Mine is extremely situational, but Trizooka is awesome. If the one of the kits had Squid Beacon Trizooka, it would be so much more fun, but both the kits are pretty useful. You could choose between either one and both would have pretty decent results in the game if you know how to actually use the weapon. The third Brella is the Undercover Brella. I don't care what anyone says, Undercover Brella is by far the best Brella in the game. While it doesn't have the rest of the Brella's effects of having the canopy detach, that just means you can keep shooting from behind a shield of your own personal use. It is amazing. And on top of that, it has a Reef Slider, so you can paint a lot and just spam Reef Sliders a lot. I use this thing consistently, and it's fun to use. People aren't expecting a good Undercover Brella user most of the time because people think Undercover Brella sucks. The first kit has Ink Mine and Reef Slider, and the second kit has Torpedo and Splatter Color Screen. Both kits are good, but I do enjoy using Reef Slider a lot more than Screen. And I wish that the first kit, instead of having Ink Mine, had Torpedo, so I had Torpedo Reef Slider. The fourth and final Brella is the Recycled Brella. This one is more confusing to use than the rest of them. While Tented Brella clearly had the slower side of it because it was a bigger weapon, and Undercover was more of a killing weapon because of that personal shield, Recycled Brella instead has a super fast attaching shield that doesn't have much health, has a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure it does 90 damage from a point blank shot. So should you be using this like to kill people, or should you be using this to support people in killing? It's weird. I don't understand exactly how to use the weapon, but it's fun. The first kit has Angle Shooter and Big Bubbler, and the second one has Toxic Mist and Triple Splashdown. I used the first kit way more, because I am a sucker for Angle Shooter. When I was playing with Recycled Brella 2, for the recording the video, I could not use it. I don't know what it was, but I just couldn't use it as well as the first kit. I was genuinely thinking about going back to the first kit, or just not including footage of me using the second Recycled Brella at all, because I couldn't get any good footage out of it. So overall, I think that more people should try to use Brellas instead of all just sticking to the regular gold arrow spray like the boring so-called free thinkers they are. Because Brellas are awesome. They look cool, they play cool, one of them has Angle Shooter. What reason is there not to like them? So I hope you enjoyed this super unorganized whatever you call this. And that's all I got, so I'll just disappear now to let the awful outro play.